Hi, friend. Tomorrow is going to arrive differently for everyone. Some will gather, some will work, some will rest, some will remember times past, some will carry on like it's any other day. And all of those ways of enjoying tomorrow will be valid. Here is a story about a universal truth that I hope will warm your heart and help you feel connected to a lovely aspect of shared humanity, no matter where tomorrow finds you. And where are we getting all these stories? Well, from our time assisting innovative leaders within many communities in recent years, including Kansas City neighborhoods, including various tribal communities, including refugee households rebuilding home from scratch, and remote rural towns in the country. They have reflected many cultures. And during the times that we were able to observe their unique responses to needs in their community, something beautiful became clear to us. They all expressed gratitude in a very different way. They expressed that gratitude is rarely a standalone feeling. Part of what must have drawn us to help these leaders in the first place was their understanding of gratitude as an active practice that opens into deeper ways of being with one another. So this story serves to bring you the beauty of a truth that is carried between all of our gracious clients who have turned into mentors for us. Before I tell the story, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the community leaders who have been for us the source of the following universal story, the miracle of connection between people. All of them have different versions of this story. We are generalizing it because I'm sure you also have versions of this story that you remember from your childhood. I would also like to thank the many who formed the chain of family for these leaders in their lifetime now and in the generations past that influenced them. The ones who delivered these truths to them over the span of centuries, generation by generation, so that they could express their version of this story to us in this present time. I hope that my retelling will be accurate enough that my mentors will hear themselves in my words. Okay. They say gratitude is a gateway, but it is guarded by humility. Without humility, a person cannot fully realize the blessings that flow after they have chosen to try gratitude. Gratitude cannot happen well without first acknowledging that we are shaped by many influences, that none of us exists solely by the work of our own hands. When this humble recognition can take root in you, you may begin a life way of gratitude, true gratitude. When that has started, gratitude first influences our sense of respect, or the recognition of inherent worth and also agency, decision-making, held by the influences that brought us whatever bounty we are grateful for. This acknowledgement of respect for the giver can reach far and wide to all beings that share this existence. If our gratitude is strong enough to recognize the influence of all beings, even those connected in the past, the present, and in the future, that gratitude can bring us wisdom. Wisdom is a willingness to consider the many perspectives, varied viewpoints. If we can do that, it expands what we know and how we use what we know to choose paths that nourish more than just ourselves. The path of gratitude can also lead to compassion. People who humbly consider the connections that bless them can report noticing the experiences of others more often, and they report an urge to help others. And that right there is the nexus point where all of the influences spark the completion of a circle, and the recipient can become the contributor. When you humbly respect the full weight of your connections, you can close the loop and begin another one. We are hosting a story archive that lifts up the many ways that people feel community is kind and soothing for them, like home, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. If you have a story to share, you are welcome to send it to dotell@clementwaters.org with "my story" in the subject line, and let us know if you prefer anonymity or if it's okay to honor you by name when we retell the story. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be well, friend.